The technology surrounding legal firms today is growing rapidly. Law firms find themselves at the intersection of innovation and security, grappling with the transformative potential of artificial intelligence or AI, while also facing the ever-present threat of cybersecurity breaches. As the US Supreme Court issues warnings about the pitfalls of incorporating AI into the legal system, real-world incidents like the recent cyber attacks on the esteemed law firm Orrick, Herrington Sutcliffe underscore the urgent need for a nuanced understanding of both the promises and perils that come with embracing advanced technologies. Today, I'm going to be diving into some of the common challenges that law firms are encountering and navigating the delicate balance between leveraging AI's benefits, as well as what they can do to safeguard sensitive information against the relentless tide of cyber threats that we face today. Hello, everyone. I'm Michael Kinnett, CEO, founder of Eternal Networks. And every Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific, I go live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and on LinkedIn to discuss the latest tech and cyberspace news that might affect you and your business. And at the end of the session, I'll make sure to leave time to answer any questions from the audience. So if you've got them, post them in the comments, post them in the chat, tweet to us, whatever, however you want to get us the questions, and I'll cover those at the end today. Before I get into our topic, I do want to go over a few things from the news, some a little bit more pressing than others. Over 150,000 WordPress sites are vulnerable and at risk of being taken over due to some vulnerabilities in the post SMTP mailer email log plugin. It's used by about 300,000 sites worldwide, and there's been some recent vulnerabilities discovered. WordFence is a company that provides security services to WordPress websites. And they discovered several vulnerabilities. The first vulnerability is a critical authorization bypass flaw, authorizing attackers and allowing them to reset the API key and access sensitive data on the website. The second is a cross-site scripting issue. It arises from insufficient input sanitization. So the vendor that makes the plugin has released a security update. It's version 2.8.8 that addresses these issues, but about half of the 300,000 sites have not updated it and remain vulnerable. So if you use this plugin on your website, it's highly recommended that you update as soon as possible. If you don't manage your website, or if you're not sure if you use that, reach out to your website manager, ask them to verify and update it if necessary to avoid your website from getting breached. Another important headline: threat actors are currently exploiting fake 401k year-end statements to steal corporate credentials. Cyber criminals are sending phishing email campaigns that are pretending to be from companies' HR departments. With it being, the beginning of the year-end, all these changes that come with these systems, it's expected to get notifications of these types. And so these phishing emails come out concerning topics like 401k plan updates or salary adjustments for the new year. These emails often contain QR codes or links that lead to fake login pages designed to capture credentials. There's an increasing frequency of these type of attacks, and the challenges faced by organizations, even those that do have email security in place, have to strive to prevent those. And there's some challenges that go along with that. So please be extra vigilant in analyzing any email that you do get that falls within these categories, and follow your good security awareness that you trained on to help protect yourself and your organization. One other thing, there's a new scheme that we're seeing more and more of, where ransomware victims are being targeted by threat actors offering fake hackback services. When I saw this in the news, I thought, oh, this sounds interesting. Basically, the criminals are posing as security researchers, and they contact the organizations that were previously hit by ransomware, specifically Royal and Akira ransomware. And these criminals, these threat actors that contact them, are claiming that they can hack the criminal organizations and delete the stolen data from the attacker's servers for a fee. Arctic Wolf, a cybersecurity company, has investigated several cases where these scam attempts followed a ransomware attack, with the scammers asking for payment in Bitcoin. The article emphasizes the complexity of ransomware attacks and the added risks from such scams, follow-up scams like this, that increase the financial burden on the victim. So definitely something we're going to be keeping an eye on and aware of. We'll probably see more and more of these type of follow-up attacks and follow-up, fraud and scam attempts on the victims that have been attacked. All right, so now that we've talked about the general news, I want to do a deep dive into some recent news surrounding business, technology, and cybersecurity for law firms, right? Specifically for the legal vertical. First, I'm going to talk a little bit about artificial intelligence. Some of you may be aware the U.S. Supreme Court recently issued a warning. Their Chief Justice John G. Roberts Jr. He issued a report that has raised concerns about the use of artificial intelligence within the legal system. The report emphasizes the downsides of relying on AI tools for court cases, citing instances of false claims driven by AI hallucinations, biased data sets, and potential violations of confidentiality. Now, you may wonder, what the heck is he talking about? What am I talking about? What are AI hallucinations? Well, I'm going to explain a little bit about what some of these are. AI hallucinations refer to the phenomenon where an artificial intelligence system, like a language model like ChatGPT or an image generation model, generates incorrect, unrealistic, or nonsensical outputs. These outputs can be seen as hallucinations because they don't accurately represent reality or logical thought processes. And specifically talking about the legal space, we're talking about fake, non-existent cases. So this could lead lawyers to submit briefs with citations to non-existent cases because the AI hallucinated those cases referenced. So if you don't believe that this is possible, go and search for Stephen Schwartz. He's an attorney who got caught using AI. I believe he was using ChatGPT and got in trouble for citing court cases that did not exist. So Stephen Schwartz, you can go look that up on your own if you're curious, if you haven't heard about that. One of the other concerns expressed here by the Supreme Court is confidentiality concerns. So entering confidential information into AI tools raises some legal concerns. Are you authorized to submit that data to third-party systems? Is it secure? Is it protected? And so there's definitely some concerns around confidentiality of the data the law firms are protecting. And then there's the bias issues. And this report highlights the concerns about biases in AI data because it can affect decisions in criminal cases. So the Supreme Court in their report was cautious about the risks, but they do recognize that targeted AI use can be a huge time saver, especially for those with limited resources who maybe cannot afford a human lawyer. The court acknowledges AI's potential to increase access to justice, providing basic tools for legal processes. However, the report also stresses the need for caution and humility when using AI, emphasizing that a human eye is crucial to ensuring accurate results. The Supreme Court's report signifies the ongoing transformation of industries by AI. While acknowledging AI's place, it signals the close monitoring of its impact the legal system, emphasizing the importance of human oversight. And we've talked about AI on our weekly live stream in the past. We've done other things about AI and blog posts and other stuff. It's the same thing I'm saying. AI is great. It's amazing. It's wonderful, but it does not replace a human actually looking at the work done. If you're using AI for helping write briefs in your law firm, if you're using it for blog posts, if you're using it for email writing, for marketing campaigns, anything you're using it for, human oversight is critical. It is key to make sure that you don't have any of that AI hallucinations, any bias, or any other things that are sneaking into your documents that you're using AI to assist you with. So, Supreme Court, if you're interested, you can go read that full report and learn a little bit more about some of their concerns that we've just talked about. Now on to the next topic for today, cybersecurity challenges with law firms. This is a completely separate incident from anything that I talked about earlier today, but San Francisco-based law firm Orrick, Herrington, and Sutcliffe, they're known for handling data breaches. They are the lawyers that come in and help companies that have been hit by data breaches to recover and dealing with all the stuff with that. Well, guess what? They fell victim to a cyber attack. The breach exposed sensitive health information of over 637,000 data breach victims, including clients of companies that Orrick served as legal counsel for during security incidents. The stolen data includes names, dates, birth dates, postal addresses, email addresses, government issued ID numbers, medical treatment and diagnosis information, insurance claims information, online account credentials, credit, debit card numbers, etc. I mean, this is kind of like the full, they got everything, right? They got all of the information. The breach affected individuals with vision plans with iMed Vision Care, dental plans with Delta Dental of California, and compromised data of other entities that Orrick had collaborated with in related to other cases. Orrick responded promptly, notifying affected individuals and reaching a settlement within a year of the incident. However, there's still some questions remaining about the initial breach and whether a financial ransom was demanded, if it was paid or not. So what does this tell us, right? We talked about AI and the use of AI and how it can help streamline things. Now we're talking about cybersecurity, and we're talking about a law firm who deals with breaches, and they in turn were breached. So what does that mean, right? What does that mean for companies in general, and more specifically, what does it mean for your company, especially if you're a law firm? What it means is nobody's immune at all. So it's crucial to recognize the need for experts, right? With AI does not replace an actual attorney looking at documents and doing things, right? The same thing in cybersecurity, right? Cybersecurity, you can't do it on your own, right? You need experts to help shoulder the burden. By collaborating with both law experts as well as IT and cybersecurity experts, like our team here at Internal Networks, you can gain access to experts to help guide you through the intricacies of all the things that you need to do, right, in running a business. AI adoption, integrating it with the legal context, cybersecurity solutions to protect yourself, safeguard your sensitive data, your clients' data, and uphold the trust that you have with your clients. So we can definitely be your ally on that. We can help with the innovation of AI. We can help with the security and all of the things in between. You can reach out and direct message me or make an appointment on our website. And on that note, we're also going to be doing some additional training along these lines in our upcoming webinar on cybersecurity risk assessments. In June of 2023, the largest law firm in the world, Kirkland Ellis, suffered a massive data breach. The criminal hacker group exploited a vulnerability in file transfer software movement. We've talked about that throughout the year and all the organizations affected by it. 16 million individuals were affected in the attack through this law firm. Zach Olson, he's the president of communications for Infinite Global, and he said this. He said, it proves that nobody is immune. If they have any blind spots at all in their vendor relationships, or if people aren't trained to manage spam and phishing attacks, you can spend all the money in the world trying to prevent this stuff from happening, but it's not usually the fault of the victims. So it's important that we help to identify where are the risks at, right? Because if you don't know, then you can't protect yourself. So join us on January 18th, 1 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to be addressing the #1 cyber threats to your business and provide some actionable steps to help to identify your risks immediately. Gain insights into growing your company to new heights with an advanced cybersecurity posture. The free training session is your opportunity to fortify your business and to help to secure a digital future. There'll be a link below. We'll post it in the chat as well, so that hopefully you can join us and learn a little bit more about the importance of identifying your risk and what you can do to do that, because that really is the first step to protecting yourself and your clients' data. I don't see any comments. Let me scroll through here. I don't see any comments or questions from our live viewers. As always, if you have any questions, you can always direct message me. You can call the office, email the team, visit our website, itnet.works. If you have any questions, any comments, anything, right? Have a topic that you'd like us to discuss in the future, throw it in there. We'd love to get back to you. Thanks for watching. As always, have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.